All right, time to talk some college football, my beautiful people. You should know by now, I'm Nnamdi, and most people are calling the weekend of October 15th one of the best weekends in sports history. And a lot of that is because it was upset city in the college world. Tennessee beat Bama, if you hadn't heard by now. You know it's crazy the pedestal we put Bama football on, but seeing them lose, it made a whole lot of the country happy. That saying it gets lonely at the top was in full swing as America was against the tide and America got their wishes. When Chase McGrath sent that go-ahead buzzer-beater kick through the uprights, that also saw the last of its days that same night. This stunner moved Tennessee to 3 and Bama all the way down to 6, rightfully so. The other undefeated juggernaut that saw their demise was Southern California. The Trojans lost to preseason Pac-12 favorites Utah 43-42. Now this game is causing mad controversy because it seemed that the Pac-12 refs was a bit iffy, but nonetheless, the game is over and USC is dropping down 5 spots to 12 in the poll. With Coastal Carolina's loss to Old Dominion, it means no more Group of 5 teams can realistically make the college football playoffs. And we all pretty much know if you're a Power 5 team and you lose more than one game, historically, your chances are slim to none. So right now, let's look at the undefeated. Georgia at 1 is a no-brainer, but they are playing newly crowned number 3 Tennessee on November 5th. If Tennessee can do it once to a CFP mainstay, why not the reigning champs? Ohio State has one of the best offenses in the nation, and they're at number 2, while the Wolverines up in Ann Arbor at 7-0 at number 4. If both these guys stay undefeated, their November 26th matchup might be the deciding factor on who's in the CFP trail mix. Across the other Power 5 conferences, TCU is steamrolling the Big 12, and if they stay hot, what's stopping them from attaining that top spot? We'll see how they fare against the rest of the Big 12 elites like K-State this weekend in Texas on November 12th. Hey, Big Orange still has nothing in that L column over in the ACC, but they'll face another Orange powerhouse as Syracuse will take on Clemson in Death Valley this weekend at the 11 o'clock block. And now UCLA is the only Pac-12 sole winner, shocking the nation, with Oregon and USC still on their schedule. All right, but let's say we have an undefeated conference winner in all of Power 5. What's the playoffs going to look like? Let's say UTK pulls it off, beats Georgia. They got to be the surefire number 1. Clemson handles Cuse and the rest of the ACC. Shout out to E.T. Rubin, defensive end, and also family friend. They're number 2. Then Ohio State or Michigan reigns victorious over one or the other. That's my 3 spot. And if I'm being honest, UCLA would have more impressive wins hypothetically over TCU rest of the way, so I think they finished in that Quattro spot over the Horned Frogs. What an interesting dais of teams, if I say so. There's some actual parity that we have not seen in a while. Or all of this is just a fluke, and undefeated Ole Miss, who I failed to mention, shocks the nation, sweeps the SEC, they don't look bad, making me look silly. But hey, I'd be all for it. Let's do it, Rebels. I've been Nnamdi. Let's talk some more college football today because Jackson Reed's got your Heisman talk covered in this week's roundtable.